First of all, we have 9 heroes that have any towers, and we have Discord group and Wikipedia there, and in our Wikipedia we have like last screen with all type of heroes that have defenses. So I made just yesterday some preparations. Metronoia, привет. These preparations, and there is only 9 heroes that can have any defenses, and I did a database. If someone needs, it's link of this spreadsheet is in our Wikipedia, and this database was very useful for me as well, making me fine-tune my build as well, and I will show you how to fine-tune everything you want. And we have like what tower, what hero tower owns this tower, and defense unit cost, of course, like 20, 30, 40. You should put at the least the least towers, the less towers you put with more defense units, except boost tower above beam for sure, and the better your build will be, in my opinion, because every single defense can be dropped down if you especially if you spend your defense units to upgrade it. 500 defense units plus cost of this tower, like ballista, 60 defense unit, 60 defense units, 560 defense units you'll lose if one Cobalt will explode this. So we have last type of column called ethereal. So Yevlamon build is essential because all defenses are ethereal, making him immune to any damage, and ethereal last group is very useful for our build. But you shouldn't forget that anytime you can place any dummy or maybe orc that I will show in this guide. I think that can be useful as well to stop some headstrong enemies, some headstrong bosses, or maybe especially when you play S4, like you have almost all alliance with headstrong attribute, and so on, so on. So if you place like blockade, it at the very end of your build, it make one diversity point for you, and can stop enemies. So we have 13 13 heroes, but only 9 of them can build anything. Like 10, but 10th hero can have only Hailstone Tower that we won't talk today. Maybe we will talk about it later on. And so it's Mage, Squire, Huntress, Monk, Eve, 5 heroes, and 4 I'd call it 4 fun heroes like Abyss Lord, Dryad, Mystic, and Lavamancer. So these 5 are common heroes, like in DDA, in Dungeon Defender 3. You have all 5 heroes in your deck right from start of the game, and all other 4 heroes are expandable, and you can buy them, or you should sometimes you should buy them, sometimes you not. This initiate is copy, have same defenses as Monk. Adept have same defenses except Hailstorm Tower as our Mage, and these 2, Gunwitch and Barbarian, have no defenses at all. So in terms of defenses, we have only 9 heroes in our deck. So let's start first of all, and see that we have some ways to increase our damage output, and this will be in our Wikipedia. We have 9 ways to increase your DPS, and let's start from our first basics, like I'd call 0. I will edit it online. That 0 point is to get perfect rolls. damage or health if you are using vampiric. Yeah. So first of all, let's see what our build can do if we have just pure pure empty hero. Let's create, like, let's say monk, for example. It will be our monk that will increase our DPS output, and unfortunately we have ancient power resets. Oh yeah, no, we will drop it. We will drop him. Okay, one moment. I have some free. No. Powers. Yeah. We will drop our powers. Yeah. We will drop our powers for every single hero. One moment. Yeah. So our experiment will be at 100% online and 100% 100% true. So I won't cheat anywhere, and wait a moment, I will drop all my all of my other accounts. I will show my other accounts monitor as well, but not now. We won't need them very soon. So we have empty account, no ancient power resets right now. Hello. You are free. I will make a guide out of this stream, but this stream is free to talk. You can ask any questions на русском, on English, and you can ask any questions you like. So first of all, we have free account without any levels, and I have some relics just to test, and I have another relic. Yeah, for example, this one. Okay, so I have 3 relics, and once upon a time, once a day, you will get your medallion on house 7, 6 out of 10 level, and you can upgrade it to house 10 and see what your power will be. But let's check first of all if we have like an upgraded, not upgraded flame aura. Let's make it on LSA instead. If we have house 8, 6 out of 10, not upgraded talisman. Let's see what our DPS will be. It's only 146. To increase its DPS, we need to increase our attack rate first of all. So we upgrade defense speed in our talents, and we already have almost twice DPS increase. After that, we can have a shard, defense rate shard on it that you can buy on from your. Let's upgrade our speed at least. That you can buy from Granny. When you earn some medals, you can buy defense speed here. Defense, and that I absolutely advise you to do. Just buy defense rate speed, and if you insert defense rate and upgrade it, you will also have like 400 almost 500,000 DPS already, but attack rate is still not kept, and for this you need some kind of relic with defense rate. Let's find one. We have plenty of them, I think. Yeah, we have plenty of them. Let's just insert this defense rate instead. So you put a mod defense rate to your house 7 relic. This double defense rate means that you will have kept attack rate, and as you can see, DPS is more than 500 already. So we started from 140 thousand DPS, and now it's more than 500 million DPS. The next source of damage is destruction shard. Destruction shard will increase our DPS to 700,000 DPS, and the next part of it will be vampiric shard, but we don't have 3 spots in our relic. That's why we need to upgrade it, advance it to at least mythical, and you can make it legendary. So we now, starting from mythical medallion, we will have 3 spots in our shards, and the 3rd spot will be coming for vampiric empowerment, and now we will have almost 1 million DPS. So that's, I didn't put anything but defense speed. I don't have any ancient power resets. I didn't upgrade this relic, and so on and so on. So it's already almost 1 million DPS. Other sources of damage will be if we advance it to a legendary, then we can upgrade it to house 10 out of 10 defense power, and see that we already have 56,000 defense power, and these 3 non-gilded shards that you can buy from Granny, and that are very easy to achieve. And now we already have 1.02 million DPS. That's our starting base. After that, we will start finding more and more levels, more and more ascension, and put, for example, once upon a time we will put defense crit damage, defense crit chance inside our flame aura, and it increases our DPS like 20 or 30%, because these 30%, we will have 30% to make 1.5 point damage. So plus 50% crit damage, it's added to your 100 damage. So your crit will be 150% damage, and this means that your attack damage normally will be 989,000 damage, and but your DPS, your attack rate is once per second. This is very comfortable relic like LSA to count DPS, because damage is equal to DPS, but no, we have crit chance crit damage that multiplies our DPS overall like 15%, right, in this situation. After that, we will need to lower our DPS a little to gain some power gambit. We lose 1,500 defense power, but gain 1,500 range, so our DPS will be a little bit lowered, but we'll still have like 1.11 million DPS. So that's our basics, that's our start, and after this we can put like 140 talents inside our Lighter Strikes aura. That's all we can have without ancient power resets, because we have talent cap 140 inside our talents, and this will duplicate the loss of defense power out of losing it in tower range gambit, and increase its damage with almost 3,000 defense power, but we lose 1,500 here. So overall, we will it will be helpful, and we now have both attack range, big attack range, natural attack range 106,000, and 1.16 million DPS. Okay, so let's check. After you reach this, we should first of all make 0 point of our Wikipedia ways to increase your DPS. So we need perfect rolls, and let's see how much can perfect rolls affect our tower. So if we have like a tower with not perfect roll on your top, we will have like difference is like 5,000 power, and 5,000 power is almost same as 1 mod if you have like I will see. I will show you. If you have power servo gives you almost same amount of defense power that you can achieve. Out of from rerolling your token. So let's insert our perfect roll here. I have almost perfect 99.6% roll. Means it can be lowered by 5,000, but it's a perfect roll right now. And so we have cap of defense speed. We will need some defense rate from somewhere. Let's put it from here, I think. Let's put it here. Okay, so perfect roll will be 1.23 million DPS, and the bottom, the worst case is I found a medallion with 0.2% of defense power, and let's see. I'm interested what power can it show to us, and we should upgrade it, advance it. One moment. What? .09. So the difference is almost. Let's count everything. 1.09 versus 1.23. So let's calculate. 1.23 divided 1.09 means at 30% more damage is coming out of this 5,000 defense power difference, and that's pretty huge. So feel free to, first of all, you should really bother about your perfect rolls, and if you can reroll your top lane, but you cannot reroll your you cannot reroll your defense health, and defense health you need when you have vampiric empowerment. And let's check if we have bottom roll on our vampiric empowerment, what DPS can we get and can we increase out of our medallion. So let's see. With this power we will have 1.05. Let's reroll it a bit, not without fanatism, but just a little bit, like 5 times. Okay, 90% are okay. So we already have 1.09. If we advance it, we will get some damage increase. No, I don't. Why do you need to advance it to legendary? Then, okay, 1.09, and we have. Oh, sorry. We didn't upgrade it. Oh, okay. So we have 51,000 power, but defense health is literally the lowest it possibly could be, and we have 1.21 million DPS. And on other hand, we have pretty high roll on our. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's make some rerolls here to 90%. So we can, where's, yeah, okay, so we should upgrade it, and we have pretty high roll on our another relic, this one, and we should re-roll it a few times. Oh no, we won't re-roll it. This one is okay for us. Okay, let's re-roll it to 90% at least. Pretty same amount of damage. Yeah, absolutely same amount of damage now. So let's check. On first relic we have 51,000 power. On second we have same 51,000 power. But on first we have defense health, the lowest defense health, almost the lowest defense health we can possibly get. And on the second one, we have not as high, but still viable, like 90% maybe on or greater defense health. So on first one, with vampiric empowerment, we will have 1.21 million DPS, and on second, we will have 1.23 million DPS. And of course, it's like you cannot count it pretty accurate because you have hidden numbers somewhere, but still it's like 2% of damage that it can, like, you know, you can think that it's very little percents of damage, but if you multiply some percents of damage, like we will show you, I will show you in this. Oh, sorry. Crash, kill, crush, and destroy. Yeah. So that I will show you in further that when you multiply exponentially all that, every single fine-tuned defense health on vampiric and from different sources, you can feel the difference. Overall, you will feel great difference. I won't show you right, you know, I can show you with another relics, but this difference can be counted. Let's say I will count it like, oh, what the fuck? What? Oh, I don't have my hero. So it did like something strange is going on right now. Yeah. No, but okay. That's how you can make some things. And then just oh wow, and then just make and roll back of your databases to what it was before. But it's okay for me, but because I didn't want to lose much on expanding all that. So first of all, I repeat again, this perfect rolls. You should increase first of all and get your base of high rolls. For example, I'm getting like a full page of high rolls. Like on campaign level, you can see that high roll is 2.5 for all defense power. High roll, upper low, high roll. On the upper level is high roll, and so on, so on. So every single, and if you are measuring like house 7, and it's can be high roll as well. Like I have like 99.9% and so on, so on. Of course, you shouldn't be as fanatic as I do. Like 99% is already okay, but for some cases you just need a lot of them. And the most interesting relics are both perfect high rolls, like I have here, almost perfect bottom high roll, and perfect top high roll. And bottom high roll is better than top high roll because you can re-roll your top high roll, in any day with your pristine talismans, and you cannot re-roll your bottom token. Same will go for hero damage or any equipment you get on your on top of your bar, but we will talk about this a little later on. So okay, we got some our relics, and let's get and go through all our 9 points of perfectization of our DPS outcome. First of all, I should tell that like I show lots of my things. I show and explanations on lots of my videos and inside wiki and somewhere, and I will describe you right here and right now same explanations that I give here. So easy to start model, is full of antis, and I personally do play full of antis model, like I show in my explanations, like with 300-400 floors. I will go like 500 floors, 600 floors. I don't know, but I play. I know what antis are, and anti model is okay, but it's much more loss mathematically than diversities, and then another concept like I will show you right here. And another concept of playing just like if you want some damage, put more flame hours, put more ember mouth, and so on, is to have one single node with great buffs inside it, like that is sitting like a lord and beating everything around. And to get your diversity build work, you should do all that work. You should do all the perfectization work, and it's not a very easy process. And that's literally that is why you diversities are not as common as anti-build, because anti works right here, right now. And to make work your another, like it's airplane, it's like easy, it's like kung fu that you can reach one day. It's mastery, and that cannot be reached by any anti-dreams. But to do this, you should do all that work, and let's make all that work. Okay, we done with our 0 point. We have lots of perfect rolls. Let's make our first of all, you should get mass destruction. Mass destruction, if someone don't know, is getting first copy out of mastery. Out of mastery 50 stars. First goes mass destruction, and second mass destruction goes out from let's put out second mass destruction goes out from prime incursions, and every single copy. Personally, I do recommend you to do all masteries once a day. Like, you know, you can weekly do like 20 masteries if you are if we are booming on them and cannot make them all at once. Don't do this, just make them partially. So okay, we should create our testing hero again. We had rollback, and this rollback was quite fine for me. And this hero, we have like all tower gambits, let's say, and 0 inside our damage, and so on. So okay, we should need a testing relic. Testing relic will be like don't know, this, no, testing relic. We should need some empty relic, I think. Oh, nice, this one will be our test relic. Test relic with no damage attributes, like melee boom is not affecting our damage. Piercer or storm, storm can increase our damage output. Oh no, not on our LSA, I think. Yeah, it's not working on our LSA, so it's okay. So first of all, we need to have defense rate cap. That's the main mandatory of any game. We should need defense rate cap, either by guilding or getting defense rate to your right. Then we need vampiric empowerment, and then we need destruction. Oh, sorry. And all that will result in 1.35. We have ancient power resets. Nice. We had all the rollback on our system, so we have no powers. It's fresh hero with no mass destruction, with empty fresh account. Yeah, so we just made some a little bit level, like 200 maybe, to increase our crit chance, crit damage, tower gambit loss, and defense speed. So we have 1.18 million DPS on our, let's say, aura. After this, we should get at least mass destruction, and when we get mass destruction, we for sure move it to our instead of our vampiric, and now we have almost half more DPS than we had previously. Let's make, by the way, a spreadsheet that will yeah. Let's make a spreadsheet where we will work and count everything that we have. Okay, so we had 1.18 million DPS, 1.71, 1.8. Will be, it's great increase, like 1.5, like 50% DPS increase comes out of destruction, and it's actually almost 50% because more than 50% because it had vampiric empowerment before, so it tells us that we'll increase tower defense power by 70%, and it's almost its tooltip won't lie us, because we have like 1.71, and instead of without it we have like 1, so it's like 70% increase, like it's shown in the description. But this math won't work very often. So first of all, we get destruction. We can have second mass destruction, but it's okay. Okay, so let's go further. We got mass destruction. Then we should need destructive pylon, and let's make like destructive pylon on our flame aura. Destructive pylon, and sorry. So we get destructive pylon on our another flame aura. Like, it doesn't matter where we put it, because our main tower under consideration will be the Lightning Strikes Aura, and it gets buffed by strictly by 38%. 38%, and these 38% are not this flame aura is not affected by this 38% damage increase, and it's unfortunately for this flame aura that it won't be buffed by destructive pylon. Everything will be buffed by destructive pylon, but not this tower under consideration. So this any tower with destructive pylon will be our support tower. So we won't increase damage of this tower because it won't get almost 40% damage increase goes out of destructive pylon. So we have now 2.36 DPS. Let's count. Mm-hmm. 2.3 what? 2.3. 2.36, and now we have damage increase right 38%, like we shown in our description below, and that's how it works. We got destructive pylon. Let's go further. We should need power boost tower, and it can be fine-tuned. I will show first just power boost tower, because we can have, like, the main source of misunderstanding the game is when you have like boost aura with boosted grasps, boosted power, and like critical damage, or you ride diverse power and something. So you mix two different substances into one. You mix power, just pure power boost aura with support boost aura, and I do recommend to have two monks. First monk will be with power boost aura, like I show in my guides: critical damage, diverse power, diverse critical damage, destruction, vampiric boost power, and buff beam is absolutely the same. You shouldn't have, by the way, support buff beam. You should have only power version of it: destruction, vampiric boost beam, and critical damage, diverse power, diverse critical damage. But we can have we can have this boost aura, and let's see what happened with this boost aura. Anyways, no, and we will have not power version of our boost aura. I'm thinking how better to do this. Okay, let's make let's make our good boost aura, but without gilded shards, at least. Yeah, without gilded shards, we get like destruction, we get like boosted power. Oh, thank you. And gilded, and we get like vampiric. Yeah, so it's perfect, but it's not house 8, and it have non-gilded shards on it. Okay, so let's put our boost aura, and we will have now increased damage. And first of all, the main source that lots of people tries to tell me that you should put destructive pylon inside your boost aura. Okay, let's put destructive pylon. Oh, it won't. If you put destruction and destructive pylon together, they are not stacking. So you should put destructive pylon, vampiric boosted power. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we have 3.28 million DPS right now, and it's great increase for us. 3.28 DPS, and it's like another destructive pylon here. Almost another destructive pylon, by the way. And if we put, but our destructive pylon gives us like defense power bonus that is shown here, like 15,000 and 0.4k defense power bonus. Everything rest is shouldn't look on max energy, attack damage. There, I don't know why actually designers did it, but they do only 3 things. And range is of course important, but it's standard. And the only thing that is important right now is defense power bonus, diverse critical damage bonus, and damage protection. Sometimes you can need the damage protection because if you upgrade it, let's say, you will have increased damage protection that we know out from, let's say, Dungeon Defenders 3. Damage protection can help you a lot sometimes. Yeah, but it will increase our damage 2.38, and now it 2.28. But this boost aura won't get benefit from destructive pylon itself, so it itself can be buffed by destruction and destructive pylon at the same time. That's why we put destructive pylon on third-party defense. Third-party defense means on flame aura that buffs both flame aura, lightning strikes aura and boost aura at once. So we had previously 15,000 defense power bonus, and now we have 22,000 defense power bonus, and our flame aura starts to shine more. So it's 3.66 million now. So we started from 1 million, and now we are 3.66 million DPS, and it increases our DPS for another 11.5%. So that's just the cost of making boost aura without destructive pylon inside this given defense. Okay, let's go further. Destructive pylon, and for sure you should have it inside proton beam or MFR, like I have in my account. Let's go further. Power boost aura, that benefits. We have power boost aura, boosted, and then buff beam. We will make fine tune a little bit later. Buff beam, same as 3. If we put another buff beam, okay, I will put it, but I won't like remove something from it, just to show you that with another buff beam we can place like a huge amount. We already started to have a huge amount of DPS out of our given flame aura without any mods. I repeat, no mods required right now. And okay, let's remove it for now. No, let's put it. Why not? So another portion is 5.54 million. 5.54. It's very big buff, more than its greatest buff right now. But I have okay, let's put ungilded. Let's put ungilded. No. Okay, it's with gilded shards. Okay, doesn't matter. 5.45, and then we need like gilded shards and perfect diversities. But before we go, ancient powers, 999 Calebs, and the house 8, last 3 heavy artillery. Our paragraph, we will need gilded shards and perfect diversities. So here, where actual trick comes out, if we have like full anti, let's say we have full anti build, and inside it we will see what DPS can be in our anti from anti build. But if we start to make perfect gilded shards, let's make them and see what happens. 5.5 million. And now we will make perfect destruction, vampiric, and boosted power. At least here we will make perfect. It's already making 5.7 million, and inside our lightning strikes hour we can have perfect destruction. Perfect destruction shard inside our lightning strikes aura. Yeah, so it's already gives us huge ton of DPS, 6.07. So it's like another portion of 10%, but it's more than 10% because our reflect beam was with gilded shards as well. Like, I think it would be like 30% here and 20% here, something like this. And we already have 6 million DPS, and it's already better than our first state of DPS for our 5 times. And now we should make another trick, and if we start playing with diversities, we can put okay, let's put if we playing with diversity, we can put diversity mods here and upgrade it to unfortunately I don't have no, sorry, I have okay, I have 3 times diversity. Yeah, I have 3 times diversity, 3 times diversity medallion, and I put it inside our LSA, and we have destruction, mass destruction gilded, defense rate, and 3 times diversity shard. And right now and right here, with nothing but 130 DU, it already comes 10 million. 10 million, that 10 times more than our previous version. And then we start to rise it by because we have, like, you know, like proton beam here, we can have like reflect beam here, we can have like trap here on our normal build, and and let's say oil. Let's say we can have oil, and that's enough for now, 220 DU. And with all the diversities that I have non-fine-tuned, still non-fine-tuned boost aura, that I will fine-tune online and show you the power of fine-tuning boost aura, just boost aura and buff beam aura that I already showed in my previews, and I will just repeat it. And I have not fine-tuned boost aura buff beam aura, but still with this LSA we will have already 21.6 million, 0.8 sorry, million DPS, 21.8 million DPS. So that was the moment. That was the moment. Moment of our, I don't know, moment to choose. Yeah. So this exactly this moment when it was 6 million. It was moment to choose either you want anti or either you can go diversities. And with diversities you can have DPS outcome more than 3.5 times. So it already covers anti beliefs, but I will show you further that 3x anti is like was pre-nerf. I will show you that I will beat even pre-nerf multiplication. Pre-nerf multiplication was 3 times anti. Anti gives plus 60% of damage, and means that 3 times diversity, 3 times anti will be result in 1.6 powered by 3. So it would be 4 times more damage. Right in this combination, we have with 3 times diversities with non-gilded, not fine-tuned setup, we have almost same amount and more than after nerf. I forgot what was the actual numbers of anti. I think I don't have antis. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. We have 46 persons antis now nerfed, and if we divide count 1.46 persons powered by 3, we will have almost 3 times multiplication. So this multiplication right now with diversities is less than pre-nerf, and more than nerfed like now. And that was the main point of all that hate, all that things that misunderstanding the game, that all that anti-sector was asking. But the main point is that I didn't make fine-tune, and I didn't have any single defense graded to house 8. And here the real mystery begins, and I will show you right now. Can you share the sheet? Yeah, I will do this after in Wikipedia. In Wikipedia, actually, you can see all the sheets. I think they are shared already. But if I won't share it, type me in our Discord, and I will share it after stream. What is popcorn machine for? I don't know, just for fun. Okay, so right now we should remember that in any kind of build, like let's say 20 DU build, 220 DU build, right, like shown here, we will have already with diversities we will have 3.5 multiplication. That is lower than pre-nerf and more than nerfed version of 3x anti. And after this, we start to rise in our powers. First of all, I will make it clear. I will always move the moment to choose point, because if we put, let's say, upgrade it to house 8, we should and with ancient power resets we will recalculate our moment to choose, and I will I won't do any tricks, and I will show you here this moment of choose. Okay, so let's recalculate everything that was shown before. Like, we should have mass destruction, we have mass destruction. We should have mass destructor pylon, we have. We should have full power boost aura. This means that we need to have real power boost aura, house 8 with mass destruction, And this vampiric empowerment means that we need to make sure we have 1000 points, 99 points into defense power and 99 points into defense health, that because this defense health will result in defense power to this boost aura. And we will make it on our another account. We will make it on another account that I will show you here. My another account, and it can be your friend's account. I don't know, someone who can have another portion to mass destruction, or at least one mass destruction. So I can show you that I already have full fine-tuned boost aura. That's after many tests, it's really fine-tuned, the best boost aura. And first of all, I should tell you that I have two portions of that guide. First of all, I will make a party guide, like when you have 8 mass destructions and so on and so on. And I will, after this, I will make solo increased and fine-tuned solo version of my boost auras and so on and so on. So solo version after this, where I can have only 2 mass destructions, and my version of my build with 2 mass destructions and real DU cost builds as well. So, but now I will show you just a possibility of any kind of build that is ever possible. So right now, and here we have destructive critical damage, diverse power, diverse critical damage, destruction, vampiric, mass destruction inside our talents, and oh sorry, we have something with our and we have in talents we have 1000 inside our defense boost health and 1000 inside our defense health. So we put our just our boost aura here and step away. Now we will have to see what power of our lightning strikes aura, not fine-tuned yet, but just with boost aura will be. It's already 24.6 million DPS. 24.6. You can see the difference that. Oh, sorry. You can see that we just with fine-tuning, one boost aura, we did such a great difference, but it will increase and increase, and all these changes will come into, like, you know, exponential growth and so on and so on. So for now it's another portion of increased damage. Secondly, we need to put fine-tuned and you can see its first level boost aura is giving you 50,000 defense power. First level boost aura without anything gives you like this amount. I have almost less power on my latest strikes aura itself. Okay, so let's put another guy with our buff beam. Buff beam is as well not house 8, won't have mass destruction, so on, so not fine-tuned. So let's fine-tune it with another account. Wait a moment, I will see your comments. Okay, so let's see our second account. Second account. Like I said before, it can be your friend's account or something like this. I already made some preparations. All the tests and all that guide is for sure that I ensure you that I did everything maximum possible in the game. Like you can retest it for sure, and if you make if you will check my mistake somewhere, I will I will respect that and thank you for this. But for now, I think that everything is absolutely mathematically proven right now. So, I mean, with fine-tuning, perfectization. So we have destructive pylon. and that's 42% buff beam. That it's more than destructive pylon, by the way, gilded 44% damage, and mass destruction 70% damage. And in ancient power we don't, unfortunately we don't have buff beam health, but I think that vampiric would be worse anyways. This buff beam, that it's better than destruction, would be worse anyways. So we have buff beam, and let's put buff beam inside our, and step away as well. Okay, so let's see our electric strikes now. It's already, you can see that upon perfectizations of your build, you can see great numbers, 27.3. So we already, if you didn't understand that, we already overcapped our previous world record of these guys. Like, so previously we had previously the main problem is that I didn't have fine-tuned boost aura or buff beam or anything. That's why this anti-phase sector could say something to me, because we had this parameter that is between pre-nerf and after nerf patches of 3x antis. It's 3.5, and you kind of, you know, wait a second, balancing between two Seal and Charybda, and thus making a little bit right works out of this anti-phase sector. But what will you do right now, anti-phase sector, when we already have more than anti-nerf, pre-nerf capabilities of diversities, and we just started, guys. We just started. So it's already 4.49 million DPS. So you can sure that everything is all right. That I will. You can ensure yourself that everything is right. That I will recheck my LSA after some calculations, and let's go further. Okay, let's go further. And after this, we need to make, after we made our perfect boost aura, perfect buff beam, we already make it, and then we need perfect diversities, we did it. Then we need gilded shards, we gilded everywhere. For example, our lightning strikes are under consideration. Then we need gilded shards, ancient power resets, 9 and house set. Okay, ancient power resets, and let's see carefully how much can it affect us. So we should see here AP comes here, the boost aura plus boost plus buff beam. Buff. Here will be diversities. Comes of diversity, boost, buff, AP. Okay, so let's add some AP resets, and that's why I started to have several accounts. That's only because AP resets are capped at 70, are capped at 10 out of 10, but it's not possible for anyone to have more than 5 ancient power resets, and that's why I started another account first when I was young, yeah, and now it comes out that I have several laptops, like 5-6 laptops, and several Steam accounts. I don't advise you to do this, but still. Okay, first of all, one part of ancient power resets, it's called solo. Solo, you already have, you know, every single defense. The power of diversity is that every single buff beam will slightly be buffed by ancient powers. Every single boost aura will be slightly buffed, and so on and so on. So we will have 30.1 million DPS. 30.1 million DPS. 30.1. It's increases your damage by another 10%, and I'll make another portion of ancient power resets on my second main account. I make ancient power resets. By the way, it have more resets than my main account. And I advise you to absolutely make at least 30 ancient power resets, because of you need range, you need ancient builder, you need ancient respawn, you need every single defense critical damage, defense critical chance, because defense critical damage and defense critical chance are very important inside diversity build. Very important. Okay, so for now we have 10 out of 10, and our flame aura got another portion of around 10% of damage increase. 33.1. 33.1. Another portions AP5, AP10. I hate another portions of 10, around 10%, and overall 2 times AP is like 20% of damage overall. So okay, we had ancient power resets 9. Now we should make 999 talents inside everywhere. Like, okay, let's put our LSA aura with 999 point of damage. It's achievable with 3000 levels. So we have 3 times diversity, mass destruction. Okay, it's already 36.4 million DPS right now. 33.6. And you see that every single buff is very slight. That's the main problem. That every single buff is very, very low, and overall it increases your damage like 33 times. 33 times out of 1 million DPS to 36 million DPS, and that's not all. I didn't show you the real numbers yet, guys. And but the main problem is like for students or kids is like, hey, I want everything here and now. But if you get a little, you need lots of efforts to get all that, lots of efforts, and you feel just another 10%, another 10%, another 10%, and it's called exponenta. If we make a graph out of these numbers, we will see a rise of exponenta. It's like exponenta. Okay, maybe a logistical function, but anyways, it's like exponential growth, and that's why. But every time we have like 10%, 10%, and we can feel that another 10%, absolutely the same. So it's not all. Stay tuned. And now the last portion will be house 8, 5 out of 5 relic. But for now, I will show you a trick that I have relic. I have 2 relics. That we can have 2 types of relics. Okay, and one type of relic is defense rate, diverse critical chance, diverse critical damage, and second type is 3 times diversity. And okay, let's put one of them here, and let's say 3 times diversities. Let's put 3 times diversities here, and we already see not as huge, by the way, damage increase like we thought it will be, but still almost 40 million DPS. 39.7. Ah, fuck. The crashes of the game are quite often nowadays. quite often. Do you know why? I will have another rollback, I think. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, okay. Another, but oh, oh. Okay, let's put our, so we don't forget. Let's put 3 times diversity back. Let's put boom. Oh shit. Okay. So 3 times diversity. We should remember our build. I think it was LSA, Flame Aura, Trap, Proton, Reflect, and Oil, yeah? Yeah? Okay. So, if we put 3 times diversity, mass destruction, we have, yeah, absolutely right. 39.7 million DPS, and that's our another portion of 10% of damage increase. And finalizing, almost finalizing this, we have like 40 times more DPS than was our previous one, but that's not all. If we put another defense rate, we can remove defense rate and place Okay. And place vampiric inside the defense and see what happens. If we place vampiric, and of course we will put some defense health inside this, we remember that we need, and our relic is pretty fine, not fine-tuned, not maximum, but still viable, and we will have, oh, less. Okay, we will have less. That's cause of defense power. Okay, so that's our final point right now, right here, and we should see our tests out from this point. So we take 3 times diversities, mass destruction, defense rate, and see if it would be like three times anti inside the build. Okay. With ancient power resets, yeah. Okay. 39.7 million DPS, and if it would be 3 times, oh sorry, if it would be anti, we should put like another relic without diversities. Would I have any? I should grade some relic to house 8, and if this relic would be without diversities but with same defense power, yeah, it should be empty, either empty or just we can place any, like oil gazer, yeah. We will make something like maybe this. Okay, we can upgrade MFR. Yeah, we can upgrade MFR. We can upgrade MFR. We will anyways need to upgrade it one day. Yeah, we will upgrade my MFR. Okay, stunning revelations. Okay, upgrade MFR. We'll one day eventually should do this. Okay, so it's empty mod, and we now put stunning relations, equal amount or even more defense power, and we have no vampiric in this setup, and stunning relation poison tenacity won't give anything, and it won't affect my tower. Yeah, it won't affect, and that's with all this we will have 15.6 million DPS. We should put it like here, 15.6 million DPS, and our diversity variation of this build will be 39.7. And here where explosion starts, that our real DPS is worse than 3 times NT. Yeah, but yeah, so 3x NT is better. You should record this on and make an short coverage of explosion of next time, that 39.7 is less than 15, but it's pretty similar, and the explanation goes afterwards, and I will show you this explanation